Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hilltop Pillbox here in Abbotsford, British Columbia, Canada. This is the last turn for Italy, and after this is ANZAC and France, but I'm not sure ANZAC and France are going to have any outcome on this game. This is the Sired Bloodbath, the Bloodbath rules here. This is season 2 of the YouTube Wars. And I gotta tell you this, I'm chuckling because I've just been on the phone here, just texting back and forth with all the guys, and holy cow, we're having a good time. It's been a mess, but it's been a great game. We need as the Axis. I've been playing Italy, of course, and Dutch Lancaster has been Germany with Detroit. It has been Imperial Japan. And we've been taking on Sired Blood as the UK and China, and G.I. Joe as ANZAC and America, and VK Cowboy is playing the Russians. And you know what? I think everybody did really well this game. I don't think we can look back and say anybody has really failed. I mean, somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose. Um, but I think all six guys would agree that this has been a game of ups and downs, of stops and starts, and just surprises galore. And I got to tell you, and I really want to be clear about this. Just because people have a YouTube channel doesn't mean they consider themselves experts. And I never have considered myself an expert. I have considered myself a rabid fan of the Axis and Allies, and to greater, a different portion to historical board gaming and their fantastic products that dovetail very nicely with a lot of A&A stuff. But I mean, I love the HBG games. I mean, you can just kind of see a little bit of the 1939 map, and under that is the 1936 map, right? So, yeah, I just live and breathe these games. They're fantastic. But this game that I've been playing here with these fellows over YouTube has been unlike any game I've ever played. And I did play a game last year, um, and it was a blast too. But for some reason, and it could be the Bloodbath rules, the whole idea of just it's an 8 round game, and so you're playing. It's a finite game. It's a very finite game with a finite um, expectation to it. It's not like making somebody say uncle in the other games, when you just play it open ended. And that adds a real sense of urgency to both sides, of course. And it also changes your just the different things you're going to do. Now, I haven't done everything on this board to catch up with what's happened recently, but we know that the British blitzed through here, came down and attacked French Indochina and didn't make it. I think they killed 3 guys. Might have been 2, but we'll take off 3. It's really irrelevant. Doesn't really matter. But kind of a suicide dash there from their freshly minted complex. They did take Calcutta though, and that took away one of our victory points. And that took us from 12 to 11, and we need 12 victory points. Now, the victory points, for those of you who haven't been watching on other channels, and I highly recommend you heading over to Detroit and taking a peek at that, is we have, as you can see, Japan has taken Hawaii, they've got the Aleutians, they've got the Philippines, and they've got New Britain. And there's really not a ton that can be done to take any of that back. And I believe that there is an ANZAC transport here. Maybe there isn't. For some reason, there's one sitting there, but it might not even be there because they were talking about ANZAC not being able to do anything about any of this. So that might be gone. But since Japan has those 4, that's a victory point. Honolulu's a victory point. Manila's a victory point. Tokyo's a victory point. So that's 4. There's another one called Southeast Asia, and the Chinese had a stack here that charged into Burma and failed. And like I said, the British came down here and failed. So the Southeast Asia, these 4 territories here, 5 with Malaya, I believe, that's a victory point. So Japan on her own, we'll just recap that, has 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they have 5 with the bonuses. So we only need 7 more on this side of the map. Well, let's take a look. With Germany, Germany has Paris, and they have Berlin and Warsaw. So that's 3 more. Okay? So that's up to 8. Then Italy, we have Rome, of course. We have Cairo. So that's 2. That takes us up to 10. And then we have the Med. And the Med means that there are no Allied territories in this area of the Med, from 95 over to 99. And there aren't any. Now, some of you were saying on earlier things, but hey, Crete's pro-Allied. Well, that's not the same. It's not Allied. It's just pro-Allied. The unfortunate thing is that... I got to take that off of there. I changed my mind. The unfortunate thing about that is that gets us to 11. And I need to get to 12. So on this turn, this is what it's come down to, folks. Italy has to marshal her resources here and try to take back 4 territories on one turn. Now, one is a freebie. We're going to land a couple guys there because they got nothing else to do. We're going to try to take back Greece. This was a very splendid move by VK Cowboy. He came down from Romania, blitzed through, and took that because there was nobody there, because I honestly had to bring people off of there to get ready for the assault I knew had to come west, and it was vacant. Had I left guys there, who knows, maybe I would have held it. I don't know. I lost a transport here to the British fighter. I actually thought the Soviets would come by and kill that transport as well, but I guess they didn't want me to scramble and kill. I don't know. But anyway, when you got Soviet fighters in Persia, your Soviet bombers, pardon me, in Persia, you know things aren't going really well for the Axis in that part of the world. They're just sitting there. But the rest of the game is going to depend on this this little turn here. So we'll start with the ones that are going to actually, the one that we know is going to work, and that's this transport here. And I've kind of set everything up. I've broken everything down here so we know what we got. So this transport's just going to go 1, 2 over to Crete, and he's going to take that with 2 of those, and by golly, is that. So we're going for what's called the New Rome victory point. Now, New Rome means that we have to take Greece, and we have to take Crete, and take Cairo, and something else that we got. I forget what the lineup is right now, but basically we got to take all this stuff here. And then for the rest of New Rome, we also have to take all this. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to bring a man, and we're going to go 1, 2, we're going to pick up the tank, and come north back into 99, and we're going to have the tank come and attack as well. And we're going to have Mr. Fighter go 1, 2, 3, and he's going to sit by that number 1 because he has one thing left in his fuel gauge. He can land safely in Albania. So that's that side of the Med. That's the east. We're done with that. Now on the west, this is a little messier. All right. So we're going to start with the fighters because that's easy. This is the only plane down here that's going to be coming into Algeria because he can't make it to Morocco. So he's going to come over here and do that. He's got 2 in his tank because he went 1, 2, so he can land back here if he's still alive. Then we also have a tactical coming from Rome where we have an air base. We can go 1, 2, 3, and we can go. So he's got 2 left as well. So those 2 are going to partner up there. This transport, he's going to come on over to 94, bringing a man and an artillery. Okay, so it's 4 on 5. So if I get really great rolls on the first round, hey, we got a shot. If he gets really great rolls, hey, we don't have a shot. So we'll see what happens. I'm bringing the battleship and a cruiser, as well as, oh, I lied. I'm going to be bringing the, I said I was going to do the aircraft first. Let's do the aircraft. So these guys here, this guy here, he's my bomber. He's got 7. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he can go 5, 6, 7, land over there. So I'm going to put him there because he's got 3 spaces left. And we got this bomber. Okay, he can go 1, 2, 3, 4. He can go 5, 6, and land in Tunisia. So we're going to put him by the 2. And then we've got our carrier, which is going to move 2 spaces over to here. Then the aircraft can move 1, 2 more, so they can land back there. Or if this plane just shoots up everything here, which if he does, it's game over. But these guys here are going to then land back on the carrier or possibly in Tunisia. Meanwhile, these 3 transports are going to bring over 3 infantry, 2 artillery, and 1 tank. They're going to go into Morocco here. Now, typically we'd have a bombard with this mess. Okay, but under the rules, when you go ahead and scramble, that takes away all the bombards. So I lose my 2 bombards. Smart move by G.I. Joe. He built an airbase here last turn. Shiny new airbase is going to serve him well. So he is going to scramble against that, hopefully die, but it takes away a couple of pot shots that I would have had. So I'm just going to set this up here. I had the dice out for everything else, but this one here was a bit too messy, and he just told me what he was going to be doing, so we'll figure out the dice as we go. Now, folks, I hope this becomes a climactic struggle for Morocco. I really do, and so it'll be entertaining. So we're going to start over on this side, and so here we've got a fighter, a tank, and a man. So that's 2 3s and a 1. And he's got his tank. Now, I'm using a 4-sided dice, 4 hits, for that one because VK had a technology where he has super tanks. Okay? So they're up 4 on offense and 4 on defense. So I'm just going to roll everything at the same time. And he's got the black dice, I got the other ones. Let's see what happens. Well, look at that. I'd like to trade these 2 for my attack on Morocco, if that's okay. Any complaints? Okay, they're complaining, so I can't do that. But he missed, which I kind of jokingly texted that he was going to miss. So I guess I was a little prophetic there, and I'd rather be prophetic than pathetic. All right, so there's that one. We have it. Look at that. Go Italy. We're going down swinging. This one here is much less sure. Not really looking forward to this one. So we're going to do Morocco first, because Morocco, yeah, I'm not real sure about it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. All right, so we have a sea battle to happen first. So he's got his 3 with his fighter, and I have a 3 and a 4 with the battleship. Okay, so I'm going to roll my battleship and my... Okay, so I killed him twice. And really doesn't matter what he does. Hey, good, we'll get one of your hits out of the way. So, of course, we will tip the battleship, but the fighter is gone. All right. So now here in the first round, he's got his AAA. So he's going to get 3 shots at my planes, and I have 2 bombers, a tactical, and a fighter. Okay, fortunately no hits, and there are hits on there in case anybody's wondering. They're there. All right. So he has 7. I only have 2 men sitting there, but they should each have these things underneath them, so it's not as cut and dry as it looks. So he has 9 units, and I have 6 units plus my planes. Okay, so here we go. Wish me luck. All right, so I have a bomber, another bomber. I have a tactical. I have a fighter. I have a tank. I have 2 men and 2 artillery. And I have a man. So that's 10 dice. If I get 10 hits here, I will be doing the Dance of Joy. We'll see. I don't have a cup. I'm sorry. I'm just a broke teacher, so you understand. All right, so here we go. Here's all the dice. Here's my attack. Well, we got 5 hits. 5 hits is pretty good. And it's going to go 1, and it's gone. He can't shoot back right now. It's done. But then he's going to take his infantry first, he said. So his 4 infantry die. All right, so here we go. And just so you know, these bombers are still around, I believe. But they're not in the battle. But they're around. I believe they can be taken as hits. I hope they can. You know what? You guys are going to be here for live action. I am going to actually text them right now because I want to make sure that if they can be taken for hits, I can use them. Hey guys, after the first round, can the bombers be taken as a hit? Let me know as soon as you can, because these poor YouTubers are waiting. Thanks. Can bombers stick around after the first round, be taken as a hit? Thanks. All right, so if you guys don't have the WhatsApp, it's a good app to get. But we're going to check on his defenses. So he's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blues. That's 7 twos. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't believe I don't have enough dice. 7. So he has 7 twos. And then he has a 4. Okay, so here goes his hits. Ouch! 5 hits. Okay. That's killer. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my phone activated here to see if anybody's replied. Nobody's replied yet. Okay, so 5 hits hurts a lot. Not after the first round, must be first round casualties. Okay, so I can't take them in the first round. So 1, 2. So my 2 bombers are gone. We'll get rid of those. My 2 bombers are gone. And then he got 3 more hits. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So of course, we'll take the 3 infantry. That hurt a lot. 5 hits with all that crap. He got 4 out of 7 on his 2s. All right, so he is down to 4 units. And I am down to, I got 5 here. So I've got 1, 2, 2 twos, 2 threes, and a 4. So 2 twos, 2 threes, and a 4. Here we go. Okay, I only got 2 hits. That's not good enough. You go with a mech and an artillery. And he gets 3 twos and a 4. Hope he doesn't get hits with 3 twos. Oh, that's better. 1 hit. Okay, so we're losing an artillery. There we go. And he is down to 2 units, and I'm down to 2 plus my planes. All right, so here we go. I've got a 2 and a 3. And he has a 2 and a 4. So we'll just get that ready right there. 2 and a 3. Oh, shoot, my planes. Don't shoot my planes, actually. All right, so I got a 3 and a 4 with the tactical and the fighter. Here we go. Hey, 2 hits. There we go. And here we go with his. And 2 hits. He doesn't go quietly, and he's going to cost me a fighter. But that's okay. We have liberated Morocco. How about that? Who'd have thunk it? And I'm just going to move him back to the carrier there just because. You know what? If there are moral victories in Axis and Allies, I just had one. I did not think I was going to take Morocco. Alright, so this is the one. This is Algeria, folks. This is what the whole game boils down to. And this was, you know, longer odds than the other ones. So I'm assuming that it's a nice climactic finish for everybody. So here we go. We have 2 twos, a 3, and a 4. I need to get 4 hits on this first round. That's what I need. I need 4 hits. Here we go. Well, I didn't get, but I did get 2. And beggars can't be choosers. So the 2 men are going to die here, but now he's got his 4 twos, the 3s. This could be it for Italy. Oh, 1 hit. All right. My Italian man goes away. Okay, so if you're not nervous, I'm nervous for all of us, just so you know. I can't believe how badly my guts are trembling right now. All right, my artillery, my fighter, and my tactical. And he has got 2 twos and a 3. Oh, crap. 1 hit. I'm sure that'll be the, well, I don't know which one. We'll say the artillery. We'll say he likes to be mobile. Here we go, folks. This could be the end. Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. All right, I need 2 hits. If I ever got 2 hits in my life, this is the round. Got him! Oh, baby! Oh, sorry for yelling on YouTube. Holy cow! Holy cow! So he gets his 3 and his 2 back. Got a hit. We're going to kill a fighter. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed the improbable. Holy cow! Uh, Go Italy! Are you kidding me? Folks, thanks so much for watching. I just want you to know that with my 29 bucks, I bought a battleship and a destroyer because I thought everything else would be pretty much gone. And I just wanted to have a nice navy at the end. So, hey, history has been made as the Axis has captured history from their victory from the jaws of defeat. And, whew. Wow. My wife's like upstairs and she's probably wondering what the heck I'm chowing down about here. But there we go. Now, if there is an ANZAC transport here, it does have a shot at taking New Britain. And I'm sorry if there isn't one. Then I'm kind of getting your hopes up. But if there isn't one, then that's a wrap. That's an Axis victory. If there is one, then the Allies can come down here and have their own little victory. And we'll see what happens. Well, I'm going to go and celebrate. For my part anyway. And if ANZAC snatches the victory from us, good for them. Well, thanks so much, folks. My battery is just running out on my camera. Thanks for watching the Bloodbath game. We've had a hoot. You guys take care. Hug your loved ones. Play, play, play. Have fun. Enjoy this game regardless, folks. And holy cow, may those dice be with you like they were with Italy today.